What? No.
It may be important, but it is still really hard to press when your computer decides it doesn't want to click. Anyway, we're live.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
And welcome back, everyone, to the next session of Here Be Dragons.
Oh.
Who's
Hi,
giving the recap
Pookies.
this week?
Yo. Check it.
No.
You know that yo, check it.
You're tagging out.
No, I'm not tagging out. Fuck it, am I tagging out? So, the group arrived at location being bleak as hell, or however the kid said. It's a bunch of us just doing the various things, dancing, occasionally having a good time, but some street performers and Corvus and Cheese notice people in red cloaks just digging in people's pockets, looking around, being kind of suspicious. Not at all, because it's Flyers Night and that's normal. It's a bit of faffing around. The group meets up after Lessla finds a little map. We learn that the two that had flyers, with Lessla and Sapphire, code names Shade and Aurora, have special maps. So we all have to go back, trade the flyers around, get our own special maps, and then Cheese gets big old smooch from who may or may not be Calico. Lessla makes a friend who eats constantly. Then we get to the warehouse finally after a couple hours. We had to wait 2 hours for. But then we get there, let in. It's a big old cult meeting. The old cult meeting has skeletons. Skeletons give us food. Not happy about the skeletons, but food is there. Then motherfucker summons an illusion of a dragon. He said, "Yo, work with me. You'll get what you get. I'm a dragon. You get eternal life, cause dragon." It also appears that these guys worship the dragon god Chizar. And also, he basically said, "Hey, fuckwits, listen up. Only the strong survive, so get ready to fight." And then tentacles appeared, and all women in the room shuddered. This is the internet,
God.
damn it. We've all been on the internet long enough.
That part.
I did.
That was a Ruford inclusion.
I'm aware that he did. Yes.
Hey, look.
He did say what I was thinking, though, and I appreciate that.
Look, man, I do the recaps so often, I have to keep them interesting.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
No, do you?
Yes, he does.
Man, I can't wait for these guys,
Oh.
these tentacles to be me.
Yeah, roll for initiative.
That's probably a good idea.
Well, I don't want to.
I mean, there's the door.
We are on the first floor. Well, the door is blockaded, but the windows aren't.
But what about the gods?
Anyway.
What about the gods?
You know, the windows aren't blocked. So, like,
For a second, I was like, why do I have +7 to my initiative? It's because of alert.
It's
a good one.
Yeah.
My
All
God,
right,
that is
I'm
wild.
scared.
That's actually
That's a decent. That's an okay.
Yeah.
And now I'm scared for everyone else's.
No, well, we all rolled before you.
I know.
Oh,
By everyone else's, I mean the NPCs.
As the tracker NPC, and we find them.
Yeah, there's no buffer, so we should be able to see him.
Top of my notes in big letters. I just have written combat, baby.
Yeah, I always think a note. Like,
accurate.
We fight. We fight. We win.
Something boss arena. I don't know.
How did Hope get here?
Oh, he's been here the entire time.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. I didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, So Ariel and Hope are different NPCs in my head, so I saw Ariel there the entire time. And then Shadow moved the token
Wow.
one over. I'm like, what? When?
Wow, that's how good the disguise is. Leslie
Where did
forgot they
you
were
go?
different
No,
people.
no, that's
Today
just
we learned Rek is very susceptible to changelings, apparently.
no. I'm not. It's just that's just
Some
how I
people
deal with
suck.
things. In order to call people different names, I just think of them as different people.
So you are susceptible to changelings.
No, that's
Yep.
just how my mind works because of D&D. Fuck you.
You're in denial. There's probably a support group for that.
I've been fooled by changeling support. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not one I would ever agree to though.
How do you
Let's
know
see what the
someone has been
initiative's
replaced,
looking
right?
like.
Oh, that's pretty good for Laura.
As long as I go before a bunch of the enemy NPCs, I have a plan.
Oh,
Oh god, what is
you're missing Syndra's.
I know.
Okay, I was just making sure because she's off.
I'm
She's
going.
gone.
I'm
Doing it
going
one at a
through
time.
each one by one.
Why do I not have tiebreaker initiative on?
I still regret, in hindsight, my choice of position.
That's pretty good
We
roll
didn't.
for Sophie as well.
You didn't really know.
That's, that's fair. That's very
Look how
fair.
far away I'm
So-
too far away.
So I will say this. I will say this. Me out of character saw all these tokens and was like, there's a 50% chance that Shadow has been putting tokens on every map to populate them so that we don't get afraid of tokens. And this
no
will
comment.
Given
actually
their
be a
art,
fight.
given some art, the art for the NPCs here, the flags were there.
Well, no, because
Oh,
he's
poor
used
Sophia.
he's used art like this before for tokens in non-combat locations.
Mm-hmm.
oh
And
god, what
Yeah,
what
but
is
this many.
Zarfea looking like?
Zarfea,
Oh, poor
honey.
girl.
did she
Honey.
roll a 1? No,
She rolled a
rolled
3.
Oh,
I-
honey.
Poor girl. Poor baby.
I really wish Vortex Warp
Okay.
increased the number of people you could teleport rather than increasing the range.
Oh, no. That makes sense.
Can if you're a
Okay.
sorcerer.
Yeah, that's twin spell. I'm not gonna use meta magic on Vortex Warp. Anyway,
So these
Twin
guys
spelling
rolled very, very
poetry.
well.
that's unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah, no, very, very well on their initiative.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh.
Minus 1 to
Jesus.
in it? What the hell? They're probably wearing heavy armor, let's be
It's
honest.
negative.
Zoom in on these
effects.
motherfuckers. These are the big guys. Okay.
Start these
Got
guys.
big guys. We got fancy guys, and we got look like string guys.
Did they roll a straight up 0, or is it just
They
waiting?
rolled a
to-
1, but they
They
have
rolled a
minus
1 with the negative
That's incredible.
Thank
That's
God, that's beautiful.
Absolutely incredible.
Ever rolled a negative on initiative? I have.
Damn it. Why am I not smart? Why do I not have any AoE spells?
1. Because AoE spells, we usually fight in close quarters.
We do. A
Oh,
lot.
I've got her.
You
Grease.
do have one advantage of everyone in this room, and that is additional hit points.
All I've got to help are grease and sleep, but I don't see sleep helping her.
What do you mean sleep not helping?
So I
That's
will
fair.
say
That's
this.
fair. Let me just put this entire room to sleep. Let's go.
So I will say this. Knowing how Shadow tends to build, there are a lot of people here. There's a good chance that they don't
Oh,
have great
no.
HP.
And
Shadow, I
Now
think
I need-
you used the same token. Yeah. 3 times or 2 times.
no,
Because the person
those
that
are all
got a
different.
0. Well, the person that got a 0 suddenly has a 20.
No, that's a different person. No, they're different.
They're
They're
different.
very
They're just
different.
Very, very subtly different.
They got a rapier.
Then where's the one that got 0?
The ones with great
All the
Full
way at the
0.
bottom.
That's
One-
0.8 or 0.08. There was
Yes.
one that had a
Yeah.
straight 0, and I asked about
Yes,
that.
that is a straight
is
0.
the
That's
one,
their dex
yes.
modifier.
I asked the rapier person that literally got a 0, and you said they rolled a 1 and had a -1.
No, I was not talking
Oh.
about the rapier person.
No,
Okay.
Also, sometimes
I
when
was
you're
talking about the
bringing
big
a
club
thing into
person.
initiative, bringing someone into an initiative, they have a 0 for.
And now we just need
The
Melody
tentacle.
and
and things.
Jericho
Um,
thrown in there.
but how do initiative tiebreakers work when you have the exact same score?
It's usually decided between
Rollies.
players, but I think if it's NPC, it's usually
Player goes first.
Or is
Yeah.
it if you have the
If it's NPC,
is it the
if
score?
it's tied, then player
Is
beats
it
NPC.
is it then based on modifier then score then that, or is it?
Well,
just
we
based
have the same thing, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, because no, I forget how tiebreaker works.
Yeah, no, it usually
Okay.
doesn't happen this way.
Yeah.
Well, that rolled well.
Oh, unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's hope it goes for one of the NPCs first.
Not quite the selection.
I don't like this.
The NPCs are smart and focus on bigger threats.
No, they're not going to be smart.
I wish I knew if the Tendrils were like weak to fire. I
Well,
doubt it.
There's one way to figure it out.
One way to find
That
out.
is true. That is true.
hard
Grease
way.
at least one of them and have Jericho strike them.
Yeah,
Mr.
no.
Grease,
sword
that's,
ass.
I don't think Grease lights on fire. That's Baldur's Gate 3.
Well, it
We can
should.
check. We can check. We can...
I can check. It's just that I remember it's like, ooh, Baldur's Gate 3 has environmental spell effects. That's fun.
Okay.
How did I spell
There we go.
grease wrong?
Everyone has initiative now.
I
Let me go ahead and just put Lessla
Yeah.
ahead in there.
I forgot about that little tidbit.
Jericho, honey,
Wild shape
no.
doesn't break concentration.
Yeah, it doesn't light on fire. That's weird.
Yeah, Grease does not light on fire.
Oh,
That's depressing. Never mind on Grease then.
It specifically says non-flammable grease.
yeah, it does.
Stupid. That's
Really?
stupid.
Yep, it specifically says non-flammable.
I'm looking at D&D Beyond. This is just a slick Grease.
Oh, you know what? I was probably looking at the new one.
Yeah, it probably had this best because everyone
You
probably used
goose.
it to light fire.
Yep, slick grease. I mean, it still doesn't say
Starting
consent on
with
fire.
each of the tentacles. So this first one here is going to reach out and just randomly grab
Shadow doing eeny, meeny, mighty mo in his head.
this individual.
Which one?
Which
Who
one?
are you
and-
pinging?
I gotta zoom out.
I
Yeah, I
think
gotta
you're-
zoom
that
out.
one.
Oh,
That guy.
way over there.
Yep, that guy.
Gotta really zoom out. Holy shit.
Okay. And oh,
Did they
Well,
crit? Did it crit?
no, it didn't crit, but it rolled really well.
Smush.
And just immediately squishes her into a paste.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that helps me with what I'm going to do on my turn.
Fucking
And the
hell.
next one
Hit
is
Sapphire.
going to try and grab at cheese.
Oh,
Oh,
Well,
okay,
at least Corvus can try and hit it.
Oh, Jesus.
Cheese
Here.
does a
Very
23 hit
impolite.
your AC.
a what?
Yeah, what do you think, Shadow?
I
Oh, thank God
figured,
this
but I
guy's
wanted to
health
check.
isn't concentration. That's good.
Cheese, that is going to be 14 points of damage, and you are now grappled.
Oh, God. Hold on. 14?
14 points of damage.
Holy shit, that's like almost half of my hit
Yes.
points. That scares me.
That
What?
is over half of mine!
Wait,
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
how many hit points do you have, Cheese?
Me, I have 23!
How do you have?
Remember,
Why do you
Cheese
have
suffered
less?
a little. Remember, Cheese suffered a little.
Oh,
Yeah, I was looking
right,
at-
right. There's
for some reason,
there's
hit
the
points
-1 to the minus to con.
Oh, cheese.
And I'm also grappled, correct?
Yeah,
At the very least,
Wow.
it doesn't stop you
Okay.
from wild
not res-
shaping.
but not restrained, just grappled.
Rude. Yeah.
Have to make sure of this.
Hang on, let me go ahead and read it. Until this grapple ends, the creature is restrained.
Yep.
Important to clarify.
That is an important clarification.
Restraining,
So you're-
what mechanically? What does that do? Am I just? I cannot
It
do
gives
anything.
all attacks against you advantage, and all your attacks have.
So there are three main things
So
for
any
also
restraint.
have
attack against
disadvantage
someone
on
other than the
dexterity
grappler
saving
is
throw.
at disadvantage. Your speed is 0. The grappler can drag or carry you when it moves, but every foot of movement costs 1 extra foot unless you are tiny or 2 or more sizes smaller than it. You are.
Mm.
And you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against you have advantage. All
And
your
your-
attacks have disadvantage, actually.
So
Okay.
so we can't even
Which
get a
one of
reflex
the,
save if they hit, or I'm sorry, dex saving throw.
No, this is actually a very common thing with monsters that they
Yeah,
get
it's-
auto
it's-
grapple.
You may
on-
make one on your
on
turn
auto.
to try and end grapple.
Jesus, but you have disadvantage on dex check. Oh my
No,
god.
saving
Yes.
throws. Saving throws.
specifically.
Okay. Okay, so I could probably.
which one specifically got me? Is it the one on the right or the one on the left?
This one.
Okay, the one on the right.
The right one is currently grabbing cheese. The other one has just smushed a woman.
Yeah, no, they're just you mentioned they're paced now. I imagine we don't see a corpse. We just see a
Corpse.
Wow.
Well,
mush.
there's what remains of one.
Fucking Christ.
It is a very
Mush.
brutal sight, though. Next up are going to be these individuals,
How
who
close am I
mostly
to-
will be handled in the background, except for one who is going to attempt to stab Sapphire.
I fucking knew it.
Why? There's clearly idiots.
There's
Some
clear.
of them do try and charge a tentacle. Well, actually,
That was the
no,
wrong
that's
one.
not- Yep.
I
They just,
zoomed in for this.
Just can't quite make it in this turn.
Yeah.
And others do begin fighting each other.
Fucking idiots. Focus on the threats. Teach some people.
Well, I imagine
I
once
mean,
the
so-
threats are gone, the fight fully ends, so that leads to less thinning of the herd.
Mhm. All right. This seeing what happened to that poor unfortunate soul is going to make what I do next a little easier.
Jeez, it is now your turn.
Oh, did it not hit me?
Oh, no,
Okay.
I forgot to roll.
Sorry, I
Why
distracted
should you
him.
not said anything?
I
No.
distracted him successfully.
I'm pretty sure it did. I'm pretty sure that a 14 does miss you, though.
Okay,
Oh, no,
thank
wait, not a
Christ.
14. Sorry, a 16.
That is my AC
Still a miss.
exactly.
Oh, that is a hit.
Have you?
No, oh, yeah. Oh, your AC is 15. Yeah, that does hit.
No, my AC is 16.
Did you forget to update it when you got studded?
Yes, you did.
It is 16 on my character sheet. I'm
Ye-
staring at it.
Yes,
Mm.
but you forgot to update it in your character thing.
I
name thing.
I did. Let me fix that.
At the studded level.
Sapphire, that's going to be 8 points of damage to you.
Mother.
Owie.
So they stab you with their rapier. Now it is Cheese's turn.
Okay.
Let me zoom back out.
So, first thing that Cheese is gonna do. First, I gotta double check a range on this spell. Probably should have done that a second ago. Oh, it's 120 feet. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Let's
but
do
it's
a
80
little
feet.
rooly.
It's up. You got the area.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm moonbeaming this guy in the face. This little
Actually,
tentacle
it's
right
10
here.
feet, right? Moonbeam?
Yeah.
Is it 10 feet radius?
No, it's a
or 10
5-foot radius. 5-foot radius.
5-foot radius. Okay, so we put
It is a 5-foot radius.
Mhm.
So 10
You
foot
can
total
drop-
diameter.
You can just drop it right on top of the tentacle. Yeah.
I'm trying to see if you could get both.
Nah, you can't.
No,
No.
Yeah, that's the
because
radius that it can
center to
cover.
center, they are 25 feet apart in the center.
I'm not answering for you. Don't need to measure
It's
the center,
it's
you
not
can
it's not
measure the
center.
space.
You measure.
I get it.
They're
I get it.
15. They're 15 squares.
Yeah.
You could put a further
Yeah.
square. So they're
Yeah, no.
So
unfortunately,
a wither
you're
and bloom
not
could
right
get
by
both of
those.
them,
But
but
so Moonbeam, is that a U roll or a saving throw?
it's a
saving throw.
saving throw on them
Continuous
move
saving throw effect.
on their turn.
I see.
Let me. Okay. It is a con save of 14.
Okay. I'll keep
Is
that in
it-
mind for when
Is
their
it-
turn rolls
is
around.
it a sort of turn
Okay,
effect?
when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames. What the fuck? That was a bird on my head. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
You've been
And it must
chosen.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay,
Since it has.
Okay.
So
check.
it will be on its turn.
It's
Does it say a
Or-
turn or
When a creature enters its spell's area, would that not count with me casting
No,
the
you
spell
are
on
correct.
it?
You are
it's
correct.
that's it appears rather than it enters.
I would still say that counts.
How I usually, I was gonna say how I usually roll it. It's just if it has that thing, it means that essentially enemies could make you take double damage before you have a
What
chance
is-
to do anything.
Yeah.
Which is why if
the,
it's-
It is a
DC?
con save, and it is a DC 14.
It fails.
Okay, so it takes 2d10. Let's roll for RQ. I'm just gonna roll like that. Okay. 16 damage.
I did. It's a
Let me
shape
double check the
changer.
type of damage that
Radiant.
is. Is it a
Radiant.
shape changer?
It is not.
Yeah, it would have made it just would have made the roll at disadvantage.
And reveal its truth.
And it is considered radiant damage. So 16 radiant damage on that guy right there. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to combat wild shape. And I'm going to wild shape into a brown bear.
Boar.
Okay.
So I am now a large creature.
Okay. So you are no longer 2 size categories smaller than it.
Hooray! I wish I could. Is there any way for me to make my token bigger so I don't have to do that?
No. So if the rollable tokens, yes, but not
Just wreck every session.
every session.
Tokens.
The rollable tables, you can change your own token.
Every fucking
But I've been trying to teach you how to use it, but we're just never in the same chat long enough.
Mm-hmm.
And if we are, I'm usually playing a video game.
Right.
Okay.
So next up is going to. Oh, are you done?
Yeah, that is
Okay.
my turn.
Is it an action to try and break out, or is it just something on their turn?
Probably an action.
It does not state.
Does it say? Does it say after the creature is grappled in brackets escape DC?
On my under his.
Does it say as an action or
Target
at the
is
end of the
grappled.
Is there like a little
It just
bracket?
says target is grappled. DC 16.
DC 16. Okay, then they need to make take an action to make usually a strength check to get out of it.
Okay.
Well, if it's a
That is what
grapple,
I
it's
said.
athletics
Most people
or acrobatics.
do, yeah, athletics, acrobatics, like step out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
I spent a lot of time looking
my
at
turn.
fucking enemies.
I am now a bear, and I am concentrating on moving.
You put.
Okay.
I have a question. Are you pushing? You're using up the space you have available.
Yeah.
A little circle. A little circle.
So next up is going to be Laura, who is going to.
Hide under the table. Cats. Hide under the table with the cats.
Yep, I think that is what she's. Yeah. So Laura is going to cast Sleep.
That's understandable.
Understandable. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Which table?
Over the table where there are no allies.
I measured. I think you can hit everyone.
Damn it!
Let me just double check how many dice that is.
Like 68 or something, or 88, something like that. Pretty large.
I'm
amount of
pretty
dice.
sure. I just have to double check.
Unless you roll really low, I think at least 3 should fall.
Unless they're all elves.
Unless they're all elves or half elves. That is one of the reasons I don't take
Or
sleep, by the way.
Warforged. Warforged.
Or Warforged. What are they?
Reborn.
Reborn.
Or the warlock, type of warlock.
Yeah, or
Like
the
just drank a shit ton of coffee.
the coffee lock. I don't need to sleep anymore. That's for
I have
roommates.
drank
That's for roommates in real life class. Is that warlock specifically?
I've drank 5 5-hour energy.
I gained a 5th hour.
So, Laura, it goes from the creature with the most hit points.
Yes, it starts on the one. Does it start on the one?
No, it
Yes.
starts with the least.
Lowest. It starts lowest,
Lowest,
going up.
lowest, and then
Starts
goes
at the
up.
lowest. Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be you. Yeah, you just go to sleep. There's a snoring icon
There's a snoring icon.
somewhere.
Yeah. 5d8.
Here, the sleepy icon. This one is now asleep. Go ahead and put them on their side for that. She is only able to get the one.
That is unfortunate.
It is very unfortunate. She did not roll very well.
All right.
She got a 2, a 3, and a 1 on that.
Oof.
That is really unfortunate, actually. Two, 3, 1. So I'm imagining there's somewhere between 15 and 20 hit points each. Probably actually 12 and 18 is the range, judging by what I've
That is
seen.
going to be the end of her turn. Oh wait, she's down here actually.
Yes, she's right here.
Let's just go ahead and swap these two NPCs around.
Oh, she casts sleep around her. Okay.
Yes, I forgot.
You thought she was up here with me.
Yeah, no, I was looking at Melody. My bad.
That's fine.
And then next it will be Lessla.
All right. Lessla, as object interaction, she's going to pull out the hilt, but she's not going to ignite it just yet. She's going to look at Melody and says, if you're capable of combat, stay near me. We can help each other. And she's going to stand on the table, making herself, appear taller to everyone around her. As she says, listen to me, future brothers and sisters. This man claims that he will give you something, but he cannot give you anything. You must take for yourself. And if you continue to act as feral beings, you cannot take anything. Together we can take out these monstrosities and continue to grab our fate. Do not fight each other. Fight for each other. And take what you deserve.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
All right.
I want to know what what's his face is looking like right now. This random speech in the middle of a fight.
Which one?
What's
the
his
top?
face?
Him?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's a 25.
Okay,
Nice.
that's pretty good.
And then I will use my bonus action to emphasize the point to ignite my psychic blade.
Okay.
It's the lamest sound in the world.
All right. And assumedly, making the persuasion check was my action, so I think that's me.
Is an influence action.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is going to be these individuals. So the first one is actually going to heed your advice, and they're going to run up and try and murderize this tentacle
With a net.
with a pair of chains they throw out. This one, however, is going to move here and is going to fling the chains in a circular motion. Both this individual and Lessla will need to make a dexterity save.
Screw
What a
you.
dick. Leather's on a table.
I am on a table.
Mhm.
He's elevated.
Dexterity save?
Mhm.
14?
That is just barely a fail.
Fuck.
That
Do I-
will be 5 points of slashing damage.
You die first.
No, that is how it's going to be. I'm literally going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something to this person, and it's going to kill them.
Yeah. No, if you when someone because you know what, I don't think Corvus, that's just stupid. You guys have no survival in them. Do you learn anything? Monkey together strong.
Monkey together strong.
The rest of them, however, will go after the tentacle. Cheese, this one begins trying to pry you out. This one, however, does a flourish and tries to take out both of these two.
Does this count for Hellish Rebuke?
It is a
Is it-
saving throw, so no.
says you
No,
take
it says
damage.
that
It's a creature
damaged me. A
damage you.
creature that damaged
Oh.
you. That's why I. It's not an attack. When a creature attacks you, it's when they
Typically,
damage you.
you.
Yeah.
And yeah,
All right, I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke them. It's my reaction, and say fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
It's a really good lesson. Don't fuck with the person who so that'll
I'm
be
being nice.
12 damage, dex save of 15.
that is a fail. They did not seem to like that.
No, I hope not. Okay, so it's probably between 14 and 18 then. All right. Yeah. That is one of my uses of Hellish Rebuke, as Lessla is hit by this chain, and she says is, "You heed not wisdom, and you are a fool." And they are now covered in green flames.
Next up will be Melody, who kind of looks at you, having just said all this, not really sure what to do.
Continues
So-
eating.
That's
Well,
really contradicting yourself there.
No, that
first
wasn't
thing that
contradiction.
she'll do is she will launch into the sky,
That's-
and that's all she's going to do for her turn.
That's understandable.
Sapphire.
Yeah,
Corvus, that was a good bird sound. I hate to interrupt,
you.
but that was just a good bird sound.
just gonna
I
zoom on in.
practice.
I would just like to retaliate on her as my action because, ow, bitch.
Sure.
Steady game dagger to the face.
No, I'm using my short sword or my rapier for this.
Okay.
Da, da, da. I did not mean to have sneaks checked because I don't think I get sneak.
Oh.
If you steady aim, you can.
I'm not steady aiming.
Okay.
Okay.
So I could so bonus action disengage. Jeez, I want to get out of this. I am a
Disengage?
Disengage.
Oh, Dixon
Okay.
Gaze. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's definitely an option.
I don't think
the,
a 12 hits.
it does not. The GM will be frank with you above the table.
Yeah,
The
no.
damage you just rolled is enough to kill any single one of them in this room.
Well, if sneak attack
attack.
was with sneak attack, yeah.
With sneak attack. Do you
Yeah.
want, with that in mind, this is the one freebie I'm giving you, do you want to steady aim?
Here's the thing. She's not my only potential target, or
Uh-huh.
the one targeting me. I've got, well, those two are probably, that one might. These two very much might. I want to get out of being surrounded by tables and people. So yes, I am going to disengage to
Okay.
I still
You move your full movement speed.
I know, but I do kind of want to be. It does say sight. Hang on, let me. Let me double
You
check
can
the reading
see
on that.
everywhere in this room.
That is true. Let me just quickly double check this. 60 feet. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go behind the pillar and hope that the sadly I can't hide,
Mhm.
but you know, behind the pillar in theory.
For their part, this individual and this individual do not stab at you as you go by.
Well,
Well,
disengage.
disengage, yeah.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Yeah, bonus action, bitch.
Well, it doesn't mean they can't try.
Yeah, they could
Just means
try,
you don't
but they
waste the
won't.
reaction.
I just
doing it.
maneuver between them.
Mhm.
I like the idea that you didn't actually maneuver between them, you just went under the table.
I like to imagine she jumped onto the table and, you know,
Flip.
Under the table's funnier.
Right.
yeah, but inefficient.
Corvus, you are up next. There is a restrained cheese next to you.
Oh, you know, if you
Um,
shove her, you break the grapple.
And also a bear, aka a large
I don't think you can
creature.
shove the grapple creature. I
No?
can. You're large. I can still shove you. I'm going to check.
Force movement breaks a grapple.
I have to check this. It's very important.
Very important.
Grapple rules for once.
It only ends if it removes them from the reach of the grappler.
That's a
Moves in
force.
the reach of the grappler.
And
okay.
they can reach the entire room.
You already know. You give us heads
Yes.
up. It's the entire room. Yeah. Cool. Oh, that's fair. I couldn't remember quite. I knew it was something like that. I couldn't exactly how.
You
So
can,
this.
however, attack it.
Oh, absolutely. So you watch as this.
Or you
Fancy
can try
man.
and pry cheese free.
No. The best way to save someone is to make sure that the threat is neutralized. He reaches under his coat, pulls forth this majestic dagger, and says, looks to the tentacle, and goes, "I think you'll find." All right, wrong voice. I went to a different character there. I think you'll find this one line, and I'll stab him into. Actually, I don't know. Question: if I move here,
Mhm.
am I flanking, or do I have to actually be with?
Um,
Is there a way to get flanking when it's pushed out, or no?
when it's stretched out, I would say no.
I have to make sure, because I'm
That
never
is a
gonna
good
hit.
thought, though.
I cry, because like the idea is like if something's grappling, it's stretched out, which means people can like surround it.
Yeah.
These vulnerability. It wasn't a mechanic.
Actually, hang on.
What if he cuts the tentacle?
That's why I was like, because it's a tentacle that's stretched out. That's why I was asking, is there a way I can
If
position
you deal enough
to
damage to it, then you will cut it off.
cool beam, even though this is a piercing weapon?
Yeah, I would say any
Okay.
weapon really can
Okay,
do it.
I'll
Even a bludgeoning
say
one can hack
just
it off if you
for
try hard enough.
coolness, to look cool, he will like sort of maneuver over the tentacle a little bit, to get here, even though it has actually no, he has to be with cheese, but actually with cheese's
And
growth,
yeah, actually, the
actually
tentacle
occupies
cannot
that
be
space.
flanked.
Yeah. So this
Yeah.
person shouldn't be here actually.
It can jump on top of cheese.
No, they are trying to pull cheese free. They just failed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
Hey,
I
they're
will.
trying to help.
I get advantage, but I can attempt. But yeah, my brilliant dagger. One will hit. Gonna miss. Whew. That misses, doesn't it?
The 23?
Yeah.
That is, in fact, a hit.
Cool. Not great. That's minimum damage.
Is that minimum
Jeez.
damage? Did you roll all ones?
But all 3 ones.
Huh.
That's fucking amazing.
Alright, now start punching it.
Yeah, he then reaches into his pocket, fiddles around for a second, pulls out a set of rings on his fingers, and punches the fucking thing.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
This does nothing. It's just. I'm actually going to access a little bit of ferocity. The key
Okay.
3 blows. Unarmed strike.
That is a hit.
Are you switching damage types, or are you just bludgeoning?
Oh, he's just doing bludgeoning because he doesn't want to like show everyone, hey, I have magical punchies. Not great damage. I'm not
Okay.
rolling. And second attack with this.
That is a miss.
10. Okay. Hey, 10 could be high enough. It could be slime rules.
It's really easy to hit. It just has a lot of hit points.
Yeah, exactly. And then he will like just use 2 like apps. Creature. And that will be my turn.
I guess question for next turn: would a vortex warp get her out of the grapple?
Would.
It's a
Teleporting
effect,
people.
so yes.
Yeah. The best thing about being a wizard, you just teleport out of grapples. Like, nope.
That said,
out.
it is
Burial.
Yep.
/ hope /
Oh, that's why you had to move the token.
Yeah.
Who is going to go ahead and move here and end their turn.
They don't want to reveal the Eldritch Blast just yet.
Next up is this fella, who has a very simple turn. He steps up on top of the table, holds his hand out, and...
Firebolt?
Okay, immediately immolates the woman who just stabbed Sapphire.
Oh, Burning Hand.
Okay.
Just
Aw.
not even a second thought. Just stepped up, hand out, fire, charred remains.
I'm very curious as to why he decided to attack her.
And
of
then
all
pulls
people,
and
when
then
I
pulls
was
out a burning sword.
I'm very curious as to why he went for her
How
as
big
opposed
is
to
this?
me.
Probably because that person showed hostility and you just defended yourself.
This was yours was retaliate.
Next up is going to be Zarfea,
Yeah,
who is going to run up here.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
with table leg.
I mean, they didn't take her maul
That will
away.
definitely hit.
Oh, does she finally hit something?
She does.
And I think venom damage should kill because of the
She
flame
did
damage.
actually
I
take
think.
them all.
chair. I just imagine Sophia being a total improvised.
Yeah, her minimum damage just wipes the floor. There is no longer a head on this individual.
Ooh. You know how hard it is to crush a skull? How
Very.
hard as you think? How hard as you think?
It's
Next
not as hard
up
as you think, but it's still hard.
It's still hard.
Yeah. Next up is going to be these individuals, of whom one is going to leap over the table and try and clobber this woman who tried to stab at the other one.
Like how
This
we're
one-
going against the people who they attacked us, their enemies, they die.
This one is going to charge up here and try and rip Cheese out. Oh, she's dead.
No. Jeez. I love the idea. This guy runs up to this bear, goes, "Oh, got you, buddy."
He runs up screaming like a madman, frothing at the mouth, and that is a nat 20. Cheese, you are free.
Oh, yay!
As he
Free.
yanks the tentacle off,
I have a question. Does the tentacle,
yelling and screaming.
does the tentacle recoil,
hear
or
this?
does it stay where it is?
That's not what I wanted.
It's hard to tell exactly what it is. It looks...
I said,
No,
does
no.
it recoil?
Does it? Does it go back? Does it return, or does it stay?
No, it
Okay.
kind of writhes around and lashes about.
Okay, half these things. It's this thing that reaches all the way across the battlefield. I have to know.
This one's gonna try and clobber this lady who slung chains at him. This one's gonna scream and run as far as he possibly can. This one's gonna scream, yell, and charge past Lessla, leaping over the table and launching himself at this tentacle.
Yeah.
And this one is just gonna swing at the first thing in front of him.
Oh,
And miss
unfortunate.
horribly.
Why is it the big strong brutes, the smartest ones?
And this one
Honestly,
is going
soldiers.
to
They're probably soldiers. Always.
Or tribesmen. They could be
charge
tribesmen
between
as
the two
well.
of you and just
Or
run all the
real
way up.
laborers. Or laborers.
Yeah.
Next up is going to be the tentacles.
They might be a little
They
distracted.
hold on.
Yep, it needs to make
Since
it
it
needs
is
to make a
the
dice
top of
roll.
their turn,
Oh yeah,
let me
top
pull
of the
that back
turn,
up on my
right.
end again.
Yep, top of the turn.
It's important to remember your spell effects, everyone.
Saving throw.
Look how many NPCs Shell has to
Yeah, it needs to
remember.
make a con saving throw, DC 14.
It gets a 15.
Okay, so it takes
Okay,
half
so
damage.
it takes half as much. Let me go ahead and roll it out, and then we'll have that.
It's a good thing that it's half after the dice are rolled and not just it removes one dice from the roll. Jesus.
19, whatever 19 divided by 2
9.
is.
9.
9.
Does it 9 or is it 10?
9, because you always round
Does it
down.
round up or down?
Okay. Mhm.
Okay.
And
You always round
this
down,
one
less specified.
is going to lash around and just try and sweep at the two in front of it.
Can sweep?
It's probably something it
you're
can do
adjacent to
if
it,
you're
yes.
adjacent to it. It can
Oh,
probably
okay,
just
okay.
do an area sweep, which might be like a dex save.
Okay. Well, Corvus didn't know that, but now Corvus does know that.
And Corvus is like, huh.
Okay,
That would
well,
mean
it continues to roll very well.
Well, they're now splatters against the wall and people behind
hey,
them.
they did
Yeah.
good. Did a good job.
It just splats them.
Oh,
You know what? They did their job. They drew aggro
That
away
was
from
a critical hit.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
whoops! Holy shit!
They drew aggro away
It
from
didn't
me,
hit
and that's all
us
that
with a
matters.
crit. That is what
Yeah,
matters.
yeah, yeah. We have to think, like, we're not sociopaths in game. Well, some of us.
Well.
In our character, these are just extra hit points to protect us.
Arguably speaking, Lessla should probably
That's
be
why I
considered a
said,
sociopath.
well, some of
Oh,
us.
and the other one.
A high-functioning sociopath, mind you, but a sociopath nonetheless.
Is going to target. That will be Lessla.
What am I getting hit by?
The other
The
tentacle.
Okay, sorry, you already moved off of them, so I was confused.
Yes, no, I apologize.
All right, what is the?
That is a 15.
Well, what do you know? Shield. I actually use. No, I already used my reaction. Unfortunately.
Leslie, what's your health? What's your max health looking like?
My max health is a 26. I'm at 21. I'll probably be fine. It didn't crit.
It also rolled very low for a rather disappointing 7 points of damage to you.
Okay.
All right.
7 is low. Good.
But you are grappled.
I mean, 7's low for you. That's your minimum. Yeah, I'm grappled. Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh shit.
That is
Lessla,
almost its minimum.
say la
damage.
vie.
Is now going to be these individuals' turns, who, seeing the tentacle just sweep these two aside into, like, paste and gore, they're suddenly a lot less keen to attack it. This one is going to just stab back at the fellow who tried
You
to
fucking
bash her
coward.
skull in.
Help us kill it. Okay, sorry.
And that is a crit.
Of course, they crit each other.
Doesn't quite kill him.
Doesn't quite kill him? Oh, he's only half dead. That's good.
No, he's mostly
which is
dead.
different than all dead.
We both went for it. We both went for it.
Well,
I
it's
know
also
that
true.
joke,
He
but I
has 3 of
forgot.
20.
Oh god damn it. Well, I didn't. I used my action to do something last turn. I need to cast mirror image on myself.
Right. Next up
Yeah.
is Cheese. Cheese, you are free from the tentacle. It is now
Hi.
grabbing
I am
Lessla.
there.
Yeah, it's the
Ooh.
same one grabbing Lessla.
Lessla does
I
not look
am-
concerned.
I am there. Any of these people around me, have they attempted to?
If he helped me.
These
Taunt
two right
me.
here just tried to pull it off of you. All right, this one.
And this one's
Okay.
He helped me
What's
out.
up with this one?
He
Okay,
he
that
got
one
you
was
out.
helping out.
That one was that
Are
one
any of
tried and
these other
failed. That one helped.
are any of the other people around us currently hostile?
Doesn't look like it.
All right.
No, these two ran to try
So-
and free you from the
Yeah, they-
tentacles. One failed, the other succeeded.
And the others have been doing what they can.
These guys right here, they are also assisting.
They haven't done anything negative.
No, this one's asleep. This one stabbed at the one who stabbed at them, and then this one
Just
came in and caved the skull in of the one that stabbed
Yeah.
first.
Okay. They don't seem to be a
Retaliation
very large
against
concern right now. What is my movement speed again? As
40 or 50
bear.
bear.
40 feet. Okay. Bear. Move 40 feet. This guy right here. How's he looking? Is he rude? Is he nice?
He isn't. I think
These two seem to be locked in a duel. You're not
they're
sure who
fighting each other.
started it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The answer is
I
yes.
think my best bet is to just dash.
Okay.
Remember, they have a sweep to adjacent
Yeah.
acknowledgement. Although that one can't
She's
do
also
it
still
right
needs
now.
to be bigger.
That one can't do it without letting go of Lessla.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go
Oh.
here.
Shadow, shouldn't you change Cheese's size a little bit?
Yeah, I probably should.
She's a burr.
Brr.
Bear
Barf.
cheese.
Bear cheese. Okay. Since I used my action to dash,
Unbearable.
there's not really much I can do with my bonus action at the moment because I mean there's just not really anything I can do.
Who's going with my
I could
roller?
theoretically move. What's up?
I don't know
Who's
what you're
moving on my
talking
roll?
about, Ruford.
What'd you say?
I'm
Richard?
not the only one blatantly blue.
Someone got in ran by rolling.
Sorry, I needed to see
Yeah,
I
you're
needed
fine.
a bonus action.
I could theoretically move my moonbeam, but I think it's better to kind of focus fire. Right?
Yeah, it's that
Well,
guy.
you
Yeah.
you use your action to dash, so you wouldn't actually be able to.
Bonus action to move. I think.
Moving moonbeam
Okay.
is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Is it?
Also, Rec,
think so.
why is your 5-foot square or radius still up when Cheese has a circle already on it?
Because it has everything from a circle. That's just how I do things. Or from a square. No, not a circle, a square. I guess there's a
And
square.
that is the end of
Uh,
Cheese's turn, correct?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Laura, she is going to go right here and strum a few things on her strings on her lyre, and Sapphire, you now have advantage on your next attack roll.
Yay! Double advantage.
Where's the spray bottle?
And then you get grappled.
Lessla, it is your turn.
Alright.
You are grappled.
I am grappled. How far are the raptors up?
They are about 50 feet up.
Okay, that's unfortunate. I'm not vortex warping. I'm not using vortex warp to get up there. Instead, I will bonus action face step right let's see right here.
And that is a spell, correct?
Yes, that is a spell. And then I will, but I get it once per use without having to expend a spell slot.
Yeah.
If only this was the new edition and I could then cast another spell because it didn't actually use a spell slot. Anyway. But I can cast another cantrip. And I am going to start investigating. I will use... I don't want to know... They probably have a good con save, so... Oh god, I don't have Firebolt for once. Okay, I'm going to use Frostbite. So DC 15 con save on this one.
Okay.
And I'm keeping it cold damage. That's unfortunate.
It fails.
Oh, so it takes 1 damage. cold. In addition to that, it has the next attack it makes is at disadvantage.
Okay.
At least before the end of it. The next weapon attack it makes on its before the end of its next turn. That is such a weird. Blah, blah, blah. Never mind. Anyway, but that is me, and now I am walking over here. Hello, my friend.
Chain boys.
Yep. So they're going to mostly do their thing in the background because they really do not want to get close to these tentacles.
Mhm.
So the few that are fighting each other are going to keep fighting each other.
Okay.
This one is going to make an attack and miss.
Isn't it Melody that's up?
Yeah.
It is
Oh, it
now.
was like
yes, that was after
Yeah.
them going.
Yeah.
They don't really do much. These ones move up. The rest are all kind of just locked in. Oh no, this one moves up too.
I just realized I'm gonna do this a little bit better.
So Melody is going to dive at this one.
This is where
She
she has
will-
flyby.
Head and do that. Ending up right there, about 30 feet above you, Lessla. And to make an attack roll. That is a hit. For 8 points of damage. She scratches it a little bit with her talons. Sapphire, you are up.
Yep. Was she aiming to attack the the tentacle, or was she maybe attacking these guys?
Who, Melody?
No, her.
Oh, this fellow?
it. Yeah.
He's running past them.
Okay, so he's not aggressive towards the
Doesn't seem to
humans
be.
or people. Okay. Bonus action dash. And then I basically have double advantage because elven accuracy. So let's see if I have to use it. I don't have to use it. I forgot to roll my sneak.
Go ahead and roll.
What would it be? 4d6 right now?
I gotta double check that because I think I'm still at
Yeah, it's 2d6 before.
yeah. I just am gonna roll it twice because it,
Sapphire, you cleave this tentacle at the base, where it's kind of coming out of this weird portal, and the base of it retracts and the portal closes up.
Woo!
What we do, baby.
So, just for how close were we before the sneak attack?
You had gotten through through a lot of its health.
Alright. Good to know. And now Corvus is
I did 32 points of damage. Holy shit!
when you dash, you have like 100 feet of movement, don't you?
Was it?
When you dash, you
Yeah,
have
my
like,
dash I have 100 feet of move. I'd have 20 feet left. Unless I can find a quicker route than that. Like having a lot of move.
Does Vortex Warp have a size limit?
I think it does.
You could not vortex warp these.
That's unfortunate.
They're grounded.
Oh, funnily enough, it doesn't. That's fun.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
The one I was aiming for died, so I have to.
I am
I have
not
to re.
sorry.
You gotta pivot.
I'm not complaining. Let's see if there's a better angle. Don't think there is. Actually, if I take a dash action. I will move. Right. I will feel just a little bit lighter as I'm going to bonus action Step of the Wind. That's another key point. And then I'm going to, as I run, just zooming through the field, thrust my dagger, hopefully into its body.
That is indeed a hit.
Beans.
All right.
And then I will 5, 10, 15, 20, and because although Lessla would count as difficult terrain, she doesn't because I dashed.
Mm-hmm.
That's all my movement. That's bonus action, action, and movement.
Next up is going to be Hope, who is going to slip by here and is now holding a knife. You're not sure where they got it from,
God fucking
but
damn
it
it, Hope.
wields it at the tentacle menacingly, as menacingly as the small woman actually can. It looks kind of pathetic, actually. Next up is going to be this individual, who takes 2 steps forward, and okay, they roll really good on that. They are going to immolate these 3 individuals.
Oh,
Jericho, no.
okay. He's just violence. Okay.
No, I think he's killing anyone that start fighting each other.
He's the one. He's the monster.
And yeah,
No.
that's
He
a
didn't
really
fight
good
anyone.
roll.
He was running to go stab the guy. He's innocent.
Yeah, but he might just be in the way.
Next up is Zarfea.
God,
Zarfea is going to just charge. Why are you measuring that, Rick?
I was still in circle mode. I was just seeing how far away she was. Why am I in linger mode?
She's
Still?
going to charge up there and swing at the tentacle. That is a hit. For minimum damage to the tentacle.
God damn it,
okay.
Zarfea.
That's what we do. That's what we do here.
I mean,
She still hit it.
a lot of us have rolled minimum damage today.
I'm not rolling great on damage.
Okay, this individual, barely still alive, is going to swing out at the 2 on either side of him. And that will kill one. Almost kill the other. The rest are going to move up.
Whee!
Actually, no, this one's going to keep fighting the two that are on either side of him. Now, the tentacle begins to writhe and lash wildly, and you see it shoot past all of you, coil up all around this area, and then just violently writhe in every direction.
Oh.
Everything behind...
Oh, phew.
Everything behind this line is getting hit. And has to
Ouch.
make a save.
Okay.
Getting behind the line. Laura, no.
Oh no, where'd the initiative tracker go?
Oh, whoops.
Whenever you click the button, it
blinked.
disappears for us. Anyway. Dex save?
Okay. Oh. It doesn't matter for anything other than Laura, because even if they succeed, it kills them.
Oof. That's even more. No, the person's sleeping.
They automatically
The
fail.
person's
They
sleeve automatically
fail.
fails in his crit.
No, to be fair, they didn't even have the moment where they felt it.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Pretty much
unfortunately
everything behind that line is reduced to rubble in an instant. As it
These pillars?
including these guys.
Even these pillars.
You don't see anything happen to them, but they were still kind of standing there when things...
They probably have
what
some
about
sort
It'd
of...
be
these
very
pillars,
funny
Shadow?
if they just got rid of like 10 of their own dudes.
Right,
They are like
that's,
standing flush with the wall. Are these pillars still standing, Shadow? Is
No.
the room collapsing?
The pillars are not still standing.
How's the room? That's gonna fuck with the structural integrity.
I will go ahead and tell you that was 60 damage to everything over there.
Ooh. Is Laura still up?
It depends on what she rolls.
Oh no.
I have a question. Did one of them save? Because then Sapphire can
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. None of them have...
No, it doesn't matter. It does matter, because Sapphire can steal their luck away.
Yeah, I can silvery barbs them.
I think
I'm not
Sapphire's out
gonna
of
do
range
that.
for silvery barbs.
Well, I mean, it would give
Eat.
Laura advantage. That's the joke.
Well, Laura rolled a nat 20.
Okay, well, she's good.
Let's go, Laura. I could
And-
reach these two.
You
if
say
anything.
she's good. She stumbles forward out of the rubble. Laura has 2 HP left.
Oh,
Oh, poor girl.
Well, she's not
She
dead.
looks really, really hurt.
Well, at the very least, it wouldn't
Oh,
have
girl.
instantly killed her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, baby girl.
oh, jeez.
All right. Well, I think
Why are both my dates getting attacked? I need to do something about this.
Next up
Man,
are going to
some
be
detector he
these
is.
ones. Who
The threat of the
yeah,
tentacle.
they're leaving.
They are noping out of this.
Are they allowed to leave?
They're going to try clambering through the rubble.
and then they get
You lose
shot.
sight of them. You lose sight of them in the dust back here.
Cowards!
And then they get shot. The gunshots go off.
It's just the guy holds out his thing, goes pew.
Well, I mean, like flintlocks are a thing. Like me and Shadow had long conversations about firearms.
Mm-hmm. You don't hear any gunshots go off.
Oh, they're in silence.
Hear it.
Cheese, it is now your turn.
Bye. Well, that's dead. There goes my OG plan.
Someone deleted Cheese's thing.
Jesus, what?
No, it's not. It's still in the
It's a
circle.
circle.
No,
over
no.
everything, yeah.
It was my measurement that was from this square.
Oh, okay.
If you look closely, you can see the light green move.
Yeah.
no, I did. I was.
I'm going to use my bonus action to move Moonbeam over to the other one. I would like it to make a DC 14 con save.
That is a nat 20.
Okay.
It takes half.
Yeah, it still takes half. Damn. Takes 2. Lowest roll of the night thus
2
far.
points of radiant damage.
Yep.
What do you
But she's just gonna move over here. And I Let's double check what I can do with my action units. All right, we're gonna multi-attack. I make 2 attacks, one with my bite and one with my claws. I am biting first.
That's gonna taste horrible.
Yum.
Yeah, that is an 18 to hit. Battle.
18 does hit, yes.
Okay. So it takes 9 piercing damage,
Okay.
and then for my claw, that is a 24 to hit.
That's also a
And
hit.
6 slashing damage.
All right. And you bit it, correct?
Yes.
I need you to roll me a con save.
Ugh.
Is that with bear
An
stats or
alien
my
shit.
stats?
Bear stats. It'd be
Bear
bear
with
stats,
bear
stats.
'cause
stats.
you're physically a bear.
Some alien.
Okay.
shit
Does
right
use your
there.
proficient if it's proficiency of the proficiency, but I don't think you are proficient.
No, I think
Okay.
you get wisdom and
Come save I go! Hey, that is an 11.
That is a fail.
Yeah.
Jeez, you are going to take
poison damage.
Acid.
4 points of poison damage.
Make another con save.
All right.
Oh yeah, that would be a con save for Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Yep, it will be.
I have.
It's like a dog drinking carbonated water, and the dog's reaction just going, yeah, like instant regret.
Carbonated water
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
is a regret.
Speak for yourself.
I mean,
It's an acquired taste.
a taste it may be, acquired it will not.
More for me.
I'll just drink my normal water.
Yes,
Jeez,
exactly.
you do still need to take your damage and roll your save.
Hey, my sparkling water has flavor to it.
Was that not what I did? Oh, I roll another one?
Yes, for
Yeah, 'cause
taking
you
damage
took
from
damage.
Moonbeam
Okay.
concentration.
Sorry, I
Concentration,
misunderstood. I thought I was only doing 1. And I did take my damage, and that is a nat 20.
Okay, you're good. Moonbeam's still
Okay,
there.
you're
Good.
fine. So Moonbeam is still up. It's
Yes.
going to be Laura's turn.
Oh,
So she's
go.
going
Just heal yourself, sweet.
Well, what if she could?
I don't think she's that type of bard.
She staggers, she stumbles forward a little bit, and is going to cast. Just double check what it does. She is going to cast Heroism.
On.
Huh.
It is going to be on herself.
Yeah, heroes
So-
touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she is immune to the frightened condition, and on the start of each of her turns, she's going to gain some temporary hit points.
As hopefully she doesn't go unconscious.
But everyone, Corvus and Lessla, actually, I want you both to roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
That
Alright.
makes sense. Let's see.
Okay.
That's a 10? Hey, 10, not bad.
Okay, so you both are able to see, just out of the periphery of your vision, that these individuals, the ones that have been wielding the chains, everyone else is they've had similar fighting styles, but these ones are actually all like in uniform to some degree.
Hmm.
And you can see them starting to hang back.
Interesting.
Maybe
Sus.
a little more. Yeah, you're not quite sure what, but they are up to something.
Unfortunately, I don't think communicating with Corvus, hey, I think those guys are up to something, is going to be a productive way
both
of
of you
maintaining
succeed.
cover. I know, but it's not like we can communicate to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the problem.
But Lessla, it is now your turn.
Yep. Hmm. Lessla is going to hold her blade up, and it's going to say is, we've taken down one of these things, the other one can't be that far behind. And she is going to lead by example.
Okay.
And I believe this will count as flanking with Zarfea.
It would if it could be flanked.
Fuck. Oh well. Alright, well, Deep Crystal Rapier.
Mhm.
Uh,
That is psychic damage, correct?
correct.
Okay.
That's a nat 1.
Yep, that is a miss.
Yep. Alright, do I have anything I can do as a bonus action? Yes, I do. I can get the fuck out of dodge, and I'm going to Misty Step.
Okay.
And I will appear right next to Ariel.
Gotcha.
Not that it actually matters, but I don't want to be in the sweep range. But I'm also
So-
closer to these guys.
For their turn, this one's going to move here. And Lessla, you and Hope both need to make a dex save.
Hmm. I'm not rolling good on saves today.
That is fortunately only 4 points of slashing damage to you as their wicked sickles spin around on the chains. Hope is okay.
God damn it. And now I'm gonna regret this, but fuck you. Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage.
Yep.
Is a dex save for them?
Yep.
As a failure.
Alright. That is a 15.
They are immolated instantly.
Yes. As they come up and slash at Lessla and Ariel, Lessla says is, you fool, you will die because of your mistakes. And once again, green fire completely consumed this one.
This one's going to step up on the table and fling a sickle into this gentleman's head. This one is going to get up behind Zarfea and make her roll. And there's a nat 1 from Zarfea, of course it is. But Zarfea is also very, very durable, so even the max damage does not actually do her much harm.
Yeah.
This one in the back runs up right here behind this pillar.
Laura, no!
And yeah.
Oh no, hang on,
Both of those hit.
hang on, hang on, hang on. That was an attack,
Uh-huh.
not the fancy swishy swish.
Yeah. Oh,
Da, da,
1 second.
da. I'm
Might be hidden,
reading.
he might be hidden by the pillow.
They are.
Yeah, he's hidden by the pillow.
Yeah.
You
Damn,
do not have line of sight to them, so if it is someone you can see, if that
damn.
is a prerequisite,
I mean,
yeah.
oh shit, no, the other pillar's in the way. Fuck, I'm sorry, Laura.
So Laura goes down, having been slashed across the back, and then on the ground, another one impales into her rib cage.
Ooh,
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no.
She is not looking so good.
I would have never thought that.
Someone needs
Laura,
to help
no.
her before her.
To put it in layman's terms, that is 2 auto-failed death saves
Yep.
for Laura.
Oh, girl.
Corvus, I think you know what you need to do when it's your
Next up
turn.
is going to be Melody, who, having seen this, is going to make another diving attack, this time at these two. And it's going to do some slashing damage to each of them. Significantly more to one than the other. And that will be her turn. Sapphire, it is now your turn.
Yeah.
Where this one once was, there's now just bare ground, so you can't just move across it freely.
Yeah. Would being here let me be flanking this
No.
thing?
No, this one cannot be flanked.
Unfortunately. So no sneak. Unfortunate.
No, you can get sneak attack, you just don't get advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can live with
You
that.
keep forgetting that.
That's right. I was in the wrong tab. I was still under spells, so I couldn't see if friend and melee I get snick. So I'm off as advantage. Can I cast Silvery Barbs on myself and re-roll that?
It
No.
only works on failures, so no. Oh,
On
successes, so
success.
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fair. Okay. Unfortunate. I don't think that hits.
That does hit, actually.
Oh, shit. Let's go.
I knew it was slime rolls.
Next up is Corvus.
Okay, well, having surrounded, I know what it can do, but Corvus looks at it, looks back at he's lowering down by that man. 15, 25. He just walks like a man on it. Just walks, say casually. Looks this man in the eyes as he reaches. He looks down at the woman who was on his arm previously, and mumbling those words he mumbles. That sort of sickening, that sort of like deep green light infuses his hand. She gets 7 hit points back.
Okay.
And then, once he does that, makes sure she's okay. He stands up, looks this man back in the eyes. And just goes, "Why don't you pick on someone your own size there, pal?" When I say his own size, I'm maybe a bit taller than him.
You're taller than him.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try and make a stab at him?
I can't. I use my action to heal.
Yeah, monks can always bonus action attack.
Only if they make an unarmed strike.
That
Yeah.
is
Or
flurry of blows.
weapon.
No.
It's tied to your action.
So there are 2 conditions. It's either you make the attack action or you spend a key point.
Oh, so for the free attack, you have to make an attack with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon. For flurry of blows, you have to have taken the attack action.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Because I used a spell, I definitely do stuff. So it's just
All right.
was standing menacingly in front of this guy.
Next up, it is Hope, who is going to slip around behind Lessla.
Uh-oh.
And Lessla, you hear something whispered in your ear as you hear a dagger fly by, but you also suddenly spy 2 bolts of energy.
Yep.
flying at these two.
Using the person who's obviously shown magic as a cover for magic.
Both hit, and one is a crit. So that's you were already low anyway. Next up is this fellow, who is going to Corvus. Suddenly you see a burning sword run through this individual's chest as they are just dead. This fellow stands making eye contact with you.
As someone who's experienced predators, things like that, and also been in a couple of fights himself, what is the look in this man's eye? Just focus?
Yeah, Predator is pretty accurate.
He's on a hunt.
I'm gonna check to see if Corvus does something. As you were.
Alright. Next up is going to be Sarfea, who is going to wildly swing at this thing. She does hit.
Does she do more than minimum damage?
No, she did her minimum again.
Yeah!
Zarfea has
Thank
like
God.
character.
Honey.
In character!
Yeah, I mean, it is in character. She's rolled minimum damage on almost every
This is
hit
why you
she's
don't
done.
give an elf a
Poor
maul. They're too dainty.
But the maul fits.
I know it does. but
Next
it's
up
an
is going to
elf.
be these two, who are just going to run up to this thing
Not respect it.
full speed, but that's all they're able to do. They aren't able to quite get into range.
It is going to be really funny if every time that token variant specifically gets in range, they die from the sweep.
Yeah, no. Respect it though. I respect the fact that these guys.
I am going to guess that there's a 16. Who here gets hit by a 16?
Me.
Well,
No, just who's
let me
adjacent
check
to the
Oh,
test.
Jason? I think that's
let
everyone.
me check as bear. Yeah, it's me as
Okay.
bear.
Well, luckily it rolled very, very poorly on this one. That is only going to be 8 points of damage to everyone adjacent to it.
Cheese saving for Constitution.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it also needs to do that, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yes. And this
she-
is
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
it does,
under
yeah.
bear. Well,
Yes.
it's fine actually. So keep up.
No.
What the fuck?
That's the second nat 20 you had on
You're fine.
concentration.
Cheese, you also need to roll for the
Poison.
The
no,
moonbeam
for
damage.
the moonbeam damage.
Did it fail to save? DC 14?
Just go
Well,
ahead
it's-
and roll,
it
and I'll
takes
tell you
half.
once I see the damage. What happens?
All right.
2 1s.
9.
High number. That's not high.
It rolled a 3.
It takes 9 of them radiant damages.
It had 4 hit points left.
So with
Oh
that,
my
did
God,
not
yeah.
get the damage because it would have like hit that first.
Even if
Yeah.
it had succeeded, it would have died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't take the damage from that attack because the moonbeam would have hit
Yep.
first, right? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so as
Yeah.
the order of operations.
So I get
Uh,
those 8 hit points
Undo
back?
it damage.
Burns away.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. It burns away down into the portal and vanishes.
And to call off the fight, right? Call off the fight.
Given Laura's now
I-
stood up apparently,
Well,
although the initiative isn't going away.
well, we'll see once.
It's to them.
Waiting
So-
with bated breath.
Pew pew pew.
As both of these just have just vanished.
Moonbeam's still there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We haven't seen a reason. to
There
do it
is
yet.
a very slow clap from the front as
God.
the fight does die down.
You have no idea how badly I want to move that stupid moonbeam on top of him right now.
And this fellow has the biggest grin on his face
I don't like
as he
that.
looks at all of you.
Hello?
And I kind of want to leave it on a cliffhanger there.
Unfortunate.
Oh my god.
Limey Lee.
Shadow, important question. Is it this kind of grin?
No.
All right, but with that, we'll call it here for today. Sorry it's a short one, but c'est la vie. As always, have a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are, and remember to stay frosty. For those of you watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and ring that notification bell to get more content like this, and join us next Monday for this specific show next time. Until next time,